All right, looks like we are good to go. Beautiful people. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm just doing a systems check as you get in normally. It says my mic is working. I see myself on video. Let me know 5x5 in the comments, and then I will walk you through what we're going to do today because it's a little bit different. We're kind of hedging our bets, and I'm really excited to share it with you because I think this is going to be a fun out-of-the-box experience. So, as you guys get in here, give me the 5x5 per usual, and we will make this happen. What's up, James? Hello again. So nice when you guys come in so nice. Can you guys hear me okay? Good stuff, 5x5. Excellent. I got a new mic today, so I'm making sure it worked all right. There we go. All right, everybody's showing up. I absolutely love it. Are you guys ready for the spectacle of the ages, or at least of this year? Because man, am I. Oh, we're about to break through so much of this. Good stuff. Everyone can hear me. That's awesome. 2 puppets being controlled. That's awesome. What's up, everybody? All right. As soon as everybody gets in here, I'm going to explain what we're going to do because I've got a unique little approach to this that I think is a very interesting thing. You guys can't hear that feeding through, right? You can't hear the audio from anything but my voice, right? What up, what up? A battle of the aged. Hells bells. New microphone, that's right. Yeah, my one broke. Wasn't because I wanted to spend the money on it. Right, correct. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. And I've got to walk you through this because I think that this is a very interesting take, and I don't see anybody else doing this. So there's a lot of consternation going on around CNN threatening to kill the streams. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that, right? They basically said, we own the rights to it. This is a presidential debate for President of the United States, and they're basically saying anybody caught streaming is going to get hit with a copyright infringement claim, and it's going to take the stream down, right? So I've got all of the different people that are going to be covering it who said they're going to do it anyway. So like Tim Pool, I've got Steven Crowder, I've got all of them. If they get taken down, I'm going to tell you immediately. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to be watching to make sure CNN does or does not do what they said because they pounded their chest really big on this one. And we've got about 10, 11 minutes till the debate starts. But that's the first thing I'm going to be watching. The second thing, as you can see, I've got a new interface that I built for you guys today. I've got a new little logo icon that I've got in the top right, the Communist News Network, because in my opinion, they are stifling free speech completely in order for their own personal private gain. That'd be communist, particularly when it's a dedicated outcome. More to them in a second. So I got a new logo for you. And then right down there in the bottom is my little descriptor of what's going on. I'm hedging my bets on this that, what are they called? CNN, the Communist News Network, is going to absolutely start striking channels the second this debate starts going. I don't know who and what and when and what order, but I think they're going to do it, which is why I've got the other ones pulled up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the debate playing in my ear, and I'm going to cover it basically the exact same way a football announcer would cover what's going on. Give you the highlights, tell you what's happening, and then field your comments and basically have a conversation with you while we're doing this. Now, in the comments field, I'm going to put the actual thread and stream that you can put and you can watch and follow on right with me, and I'm going to comment on what is going on this stream. So I just put it in right there. It is now up. That's the one from CNN Politics, and you can watch this thing. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, that super chat. That is awesome. So I have, did I miss it? Yeah. So I pinned the CNN link. So if you want to follow along live with what I'm listening to in my ear, it's going to be on that link. I'm going to be providing commentary and telling you what's going to happen. Now, why is the benefit, or what's the benefit of this? The benefit of this is you're not going to have to hear two guys going at each other and me talking over them and hoping for a pause. That's not going to happen on this stream. What's going to happen is I'm going to tell you what's happening, what's not happening, and then I'm going to throw some unique little things up that I've got saved up for you guys. So it's a little out of the box, but if these streams start getting popped, like I think they're going to start getting popped, it's going to be very interesting. But you guys are going to get all the data, but while it is actually happening, I think that is an important point. Rumble is now offline. That is kind of what I expected. So guys, that is what we're going to do here. I had to put my phone on silent. We're going to be basically changing up what's going on your screen. I'm going to be telling you the highlights of what's happening. I'm going to tell you the bias. I'm going to tell you all the stuff. Like, for example, CNN. This is a really important one. CNN has already lost. and this is a very important thing as we go into this, and now I'll kind of get into some of the political analysis stuff that I really like to do. And we got 9 minutes. So CNN was so desperate to maintain control over a few things on this debate. The first thing was they wanted to control Trump. That was their main thing. They installed new microphones. They've got new fancy blinking lights. They've got all these different ways to control Trump so he doesn't just bully everybody, right? They took away the audience, which is what Trump's feeds off of. And then, as the coup de grace, they said nobody else can stream, only the media that we sell the rights to. So what they've done is they've now curtailed the ability for one candidate to speak. They have minimized the impact of an audience that favors one candidate over the other, favors Biden, because Biden doesn't get a reaction from anybody. Trump does, and he feeds off of it. And then they've controlled the actual dissemination of the message through threat of copyright strike, which, by the way, is fully in fair use. Fair, if you're not in the game, basically it means we can do this because it has to do with we're adding what you've put out there to create something different, which adds more context to the point. That is exactly what's going on, okay? So CNN has already lost. They literally walked into this trying to control Trump, and they gave away the narrative completely, saying that we're going to control the entire thing. Who can see it, who can talk, who can't, and who's going to hear it. Exactly what's happening, okay? So thank you, Mr. Cronkite. That's funny. Yeah, I've still got, like I'm seeing in the comments over here, CNN has absolutely lost their butt on this one. Michael, exactly right. And understand politics on this, because I know a lot of you don't love politics. I actually really like it. But understand what the Communist News Network has done here. They've put themselves in a position that they cannot win. If they make Trump look like an idiot and they talk over him and they cut his mic, they silence the opposition. If they don't disseminate and they start striking over YouTube channels for putting out a public debate for president, they look like tyrants. If they just do anything that they've done, they look like tyrants. If they favor Biden at all, they look like tyrants. Literally, guys, CNN could not have done this worse, and they're trying to protect the Democrats, but they're not doing it right. They're not doing it right. So what we got going on right now on CNN, if you guys are watching this, I agree with fellow chatters, Trump walks off stage. All right, okay, so I was watching Crowder, but he's unavailable right now, so I've still got the Crowder stream up. Chat is disabled for the stream. Interesting. But right now, guys, what's happening with the CNN panel is they are completely setting the stage for Biden. That's all they're doing. They're saying, oh, Melania Trump's not here, but she was here last time, and there's all these different advantages and all these things that Biden's great at. That's what they're trying to do, okay? So it's a big part. Bipartisan, safer community. Oh, guns. They just mentioned guns. So they're going down all of these things. Well, Freedom Cat, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that. Thank you very much. How do I vote for a presidential election? I've never done it. You make sure you're registered in your area of where you live, and then you go on election day. Really? Is that simple? Oh, these guys on CNN. These guys are so crazy. Elliot, I appreciate that. So what's happening right now on CNN is they're actually debating all the things that are going to advantage Biden. They're going against Trump. They're going for Biden. It's exactly what they're doing. If you're watching the stream, I've got it pinned if you want to follow along with my analysis while we're doing it. But there you go. Biden, they're talking about the immigration deal. They're saying how great Biden was, but Trump stood in the way. Like this is 100% a Democrat talking point pre-show. 100%. Don't do it online. Do it in person. James. Yep, I'm hearing Rumble is down. Rumble's offline. I've heard Crowder's offline. But yeah, so basically, guys, when I'm looking through the comments, here's what I'm effectively going to do through this live stream. I'm essentially going to be looking at your chat. I'm going to be trying to address that as much as I can. I'm going to listen to what the two are saying. I'm going to listen to what the actual hosts are saying. All the different things. If Biden's standing up, that's going to be a plus. But that's what I'll be doing. So throw everything that you want. Tim Pool said Rumble's down on him also. That makes sense because everyone piled over there. That actually does make sense. If you're going to be a competitor to something, make sure you have the server space to do it. Just saying. The CNN live stream does have comments turned off. 100%. So, guys, legitimately, this is so comical. It's a bunch of Democrats. Van Jones, Axelrod. They're all talking about how evil Biden, or how great Biden is, evil Trump is. Much safer than a drinking game. Yeah, I don't know. So, so David Axelrod, who is the guy who got Obama elected, he's now saying on CNN that the Biden message isn't clear, but it's coming into focus. Okay, so here's what I want to say. Really, really important. Pluto TV has it up. Dan Bongino's Twitter comments say Rumble is down. Um, so here's something that's really key, and guys, this is such a big deal. What the left has done in regards to Biden in this debate and setting the table, they've made Trump as this man. He's got to really seem not crazy, and he's got to come out and not be a racist or an evil misogynist or a bad person or a convicted felon. That's what they did on Trump's side. On Biden's side, they literally have said, well, if he doesn't stutter, he wins. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say. But legitimately, that's what we're dealing with. So it's just absolutely crazy. Unless we drink when Biden says a word, no. So I can see a lot of you guys. I can see a lot of you guys actually have the stream up and you're going along. That's awesome. It's really helpful in the chat. I appreciate it, guys. So Van Jones has this new thing. Van Jones is a Democrat through and through. And he says that we're the United States of amnesia because we just don't remember how bad it was under Trump. We don't. I mean, it's not bad under Biden at all. It's great. It's fantastic. It's so incredible. You don't even know. But the United States of amnesia. These guys are. They are literally clips. They are talking points. That is all they are. When Biden says it, so funny. You know what? I think it's time. You guys get to see some of the stuff I got in store for you. Let me show you this. We're gonna start off strong with a Trump smirk. Boom. How y'all like that? A little Trump smirk for the people. Brought that up for you guys. Oh, look at that guy. How about a Biden? We got a Biden too. I got a bunch of these here. Here. Boom. He's sleeping. Look at him. See, I came ready for you guys. That's what I was doing all day. Rumble is down. That is right. I've heard that. We got a half-head Biden. We got a Trump over here. Man. And by the way, if you guys are just now tuning in, I've got what I'm doing right down here below me in this little predetermined thread right here. This little message. So we're going to do like a football game. It's like you guys can't see it, but it'll be there. I'll try to bring you along the best I can. We'll have some fun together. Joe will not be able to stand there for 90 minutes. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what... I got nothing. I have no idea what's about to happen. It's... Whatever. I have no idea. It will be very interesting, though, if Biden does something like starts stammering or stuttering or wandering off, or... I don't know. I'm really curious what's going to happen. Oh, man. You guys are hilarious in these chats as we're waiting. So, again, the country's drifting, all these different things. They are quite literally trying to set up a Biden victory right here. 2 minutes till we go in. Rumble's down, yep. Man, if I was the Rumble CEO right now, I'd be pissed. You guys like my new Communist News Network logo? That's going to be up the whole time because we're trying to get around and stick a little finger right in the face of CNN for all the infringements to free speech they just did. Yeah, all that. Rumble's down. All right, here we go. So I have it pinned in the comment what I'm watching if you guys want to watch along, because CNN has said they're going to completely copyright all the strikes. And if we have one of these that I'm watching, Tim Pool, Crowder, if they go down, I will tell you immediately. So we're going to see what happens. I don't know. Right now, a lot of people are watching Crowder and a lot of people are watching Tim. So we'll see. And here we go. Presidential debate. Old guy versus old guy. It's going to be huge. It's pretty much what it's going to be. And I'll probably be mocking Dana Bash and Jake Tapper, to be completely fair. All right. Oh, the current versus the former. Picture in picture. Elliot, that's the way to do it. Brandon, I support not wanting to support CNN. Let's see. I'm really curious if they start striking. If they don't, they lose all credibility and all their teeth. Good Lord, Tim's got a lot of chats going on. Pivotal moment. I'm just adjusting my windows real quick. It's only 4 months till election day. Jeez. All right, so Jake Tapper and Dana Bash. Here we go. Okay, co-moderate. I bet you will. Can't breathe. I completely agree. They have absolutely lost all credibility. Trump is on the left. Biden's on the right. They've won the flip and coin toss, and one will be on defense and one will be on offense. We're going to drive towards the red zone. God. Oh, silly heads. It's bread and circus time, fellow peasants. That's hilarious. Camperman, you got blocked twice? Oh, man, I hate to see it. Oh, they're going to interrupt him if he interrupts. Oh, that meanie. No studio audience. We're going to control the mic. We're going to control who can see it. We're going to strike everyone casting it on YouTube. But not me, because we got you guys. We're the tertiary backup for everybody. That's right. Oh, look at Joe. He's coming out. He's coming out strong, guys. Hi, folks. How are you? There's no one there, Joe. There's no one there. Oh, guys, he's walking slow. I'm going to be honest. That was a low energy entry. Oh, man. Here we go. And the 45th president. Oh, Donald coming in like a lion. Like, legitimately, he's kind of slinking in. Very, very controlled. I'm going to step on your head, Joe. It's going to be huge. It's going to be the greatest head step that's ever existed. Good Lord. Oh, let's go. The economy. Hitting him on economics, home and grocery pricing. Talk to the consumers. Oh. What? Oh, bleaching your arm. Guys, he looks dead. $15,000 new jobs. What? Guys, he's low energy. He sounds dead. Sounds dead. And corporate greed. Oh my God. What? Trump's face right now is hilarious. No, dude. He looks old, low energy. He looks extremely haggard. He looks tired. This is not a good vibe for Biden. Wrong drugs. That's hilarious. All right, here comes Trump. We've never done so good. Trumpy Trump. He's so funny. So Trump is being controlled in this. lot of credit. Glenn, that's a good question. So, guys, if this is the whole thing, this level of energy, I'm going to be asleep right now because Trump is kind of low energy too, but Biden sounded dead. Trump sounds alive, just bored, to be completely fair. And again, I'm not streaming the actual live feeds simply because CNN has threatened to kill all of the feeds. So I'm just kind of trying to keep you along. Biden just looks so dead. This is like a demo for software you can't afford. So Biden just hit him on deficit. Okay. Subdued Trump is good. That's good. He's going into Afghanistan. He's just hitting him on everything under the sun. What? Okay, Biden just said that he's the only president in the past century and then decade where troops didn't die overseas. Okay. Doesn't remember Afghanistan, huh? Dude, he looks absolutely dead, guys. Absolutely dead. China. Who doesn't love a good China? Now, what's interesting here, they have not cut the feeds yet. That is interesting. If CNN bluffed on this, then they are pretty much lost all credibility, more so than they already had, which is very hard. Yep, Mike, I see G&G still up. So is Tim Pool. So is Steven Crowder. Very interesting observing what's happening here. So Trump is talking about inflation and hitting Biden on the horrible inflation and the consumer pricing, just like Jake Tapper did on the economy. Now, keep in mind, Trump's strongest point is on economy and immigration. Biden's weakest points are economy and immigration. So just keep that in mind. And Biden looks absolutely old. Absolutely. Biden looks lost. He looks absolutely lost. So Tim is still live fact checking, which I love. Wouldn't pass them choke Rumble's backbone just so he gets the hits and the cash. It's possible. That is true. He did. Trump is saying we got through COVID better than other countries. That's true. And what they're talking about right now is Jake Tapper's follow-up question on taxes. If you cut taxes, basically it's the tax cuts versus the tax increases. What's more beneficial? Trump is laying out how we had more money and we were in a better place. Biden is saying that Trump is evil. And also, I want pudding. I'm biased. I don't care. I don't like Biden. He's an infringer in chief is what he is. Camper said my YouTube network went down. Well, it's still good here. Thanks for live streaming. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. It's a little unorthodox. I know it is, but I'm literally just hedging the bets that CNN's going to follow through on their promises, because if they don't, I'm down with it. But we'll see. Katie just texted me and said, why is Biden's mouth wide open? I don't know. Biden looks old and the drugs aren't working. He's lost. He's staring around. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know if this is going to be good. Joe does look completely lost, Rita. Joe is fed. Oh, man. This is crazy. Oh, boom. Just hit him on going after political opponents, which is what we need to see. I love it. It's easy. Damage to the country. Love it. Trump is on a roll. Loretta, I would agree. He's authoritative. Biden's coming across as rambling, in my opinion. Just so you guys know, Katie is recording this, so we will have a live or have a full restream. Very wealthy class warfare from Joe Biden. So Trump is focused and steady with the facts. I would agree he is coming across that way in the beginning. Biden looks lost. He does. His voice is not authoritative. He's coming across like an old grandpa telling you a story. So it's kind of like, hey, when I was a kid. That's what it sounds like. Millionaires and the trillionaires. Yeah, I don't know how Biden's going to last 90 minutes of this. The drugs are wearing off. He's stuttering. Yep, you guys are absolutely right. If you guys are watching this at home, which I think a lot of you are with me, that's the way to do it. The pinned comment is linked. Oh, Biden just screwed up. We finally beat Medicare. That was a point. Biden just stumbled and fumbled on the Medicare line, got lost, and then the Jake Tapper said thank you, and Trump hit it. That was a big one right there. Yep. He's already spacing. You guys are reading it exactly right. Boom. Trump really did just nail one. I'm friends with a lot of people. I'm Trump. Yeah, so guys, if you're watching this on your own, it's worth it just to click the link that's pinned. That's exactly what's happening here. Biden is coming across as a feeble, stumbling old man. He just messed up a clothesline, and Trump just jumped right on it. Big one. Here comes Dana. Dana Bash. All right, this is abortion. And all the streams are still up, by the way. Thank you for that super chat, Jada. Ooh. Dana Bash, angry elf. Yep, they are on Roe v. Wade now. So Trump just neutered their attack on him for abortion. He'll support the abortion pills. It's really funny, guys. So Biden is lost. I'm biased. I know I am, but he is appearing lost right now. And Trump is neutering one of their main attack points about abortion, Roe v. Wade. Jesse V, I think they just wore off. Oh. If this doesn't make you a prepper, I don't know what will. That's hilarious. So Trump is going down the road of defending the abortion Roe v. Wade decision, went back to the states for the states to decide, which is what's happening. That's what he's saying. The states are controlling it. That's the whole point. As a side note, all of the streams are still fully up and running. They are not down. I'm really interested to see if CNN is just full of hot air and they're just full of it. 120,000 on Tim Pool's cast, 80,000 on Crowder's. Joe had a deer in the headlights. Look. Yep, 100% he does. You guys are absolutely correct. Trump just nailed it. He just neutered it. He just neutered it. Completely. You guys need a new Biden picture because I like you guys. Boom! Look at that! Look at that! I'm here for you guys. Let's get another Trump in here too. This is what he gets for that one. Boom! What? So, Joe's stammering. No idea what he's talking about. What? What? If you guys are watching this, Joe's losing right now. You're watching it in real time. He is losing. He just stammered his way through that. Thank you, Cram. Now he's shifting it in immigration a little bit. Biden did that, which is stupid because abortions is number one on his favorable, and immigration is like the worst. Very, very bad. That was very, very dumb. Brett says Joe looks lost. He is lost. 100%. This was a very poor performance. Corey says Trump's really struggling holding his tongue by having to listen to Biden's lies. That's the thing. If Trump maintains composure and they can't call him crazy, Biden, it all goes on to focus on Biden, and Biden is rambling and stuttering and just mumbling through this right now. So that it's a big deal, guys. This is the stuff right here. Yep, Biden did say about immigrants, and Trump takes it right back to abortion. So they're talking about time frames, any legal limits on how late abortion can be. Thank you, Lookma. So Biden just messed up. He just went flat out and well, now it's a state's decision again. He wanted federal Roe v. Wade, but now it's a state's decision. He's all over the place. Biden's out of this. Yep, Trump's nailing him on abortion right now. So, understand, people, this is a really big deal. Abortion was Biden's big thing. Biden looks lost and confused right now. Notice how CNN just changed the feed? So back to the point. Trump is holding this right now. And this is supposed to be Biden's big point. It was legislated from the bench. Yeah, you guys are on it. The MAGA Republicans. Fear-mongering. So they just cut Trump's mic officially. Holy crap, Jake Tapper's now going after him on immigration. Biden. That is odd. So Biden's trying to frame immigration that they tried to fix it and Republicans killed it. Keep in mind, that's where we're going right now. Brett, that was a good question. I agree. That was an Obama policy. He's talking about separating mothers and children. That was an Obama policy in their cages Obama built. Trump's going to hit him on it. I bet your money. Watch. James, that's very important because you're young. If you see that, others your age do too. He is losing. I don't even know what he said. I'm going to talk again because I'm amazing. And he's not. I cannot believe Trump just said that. I don't know what he said. That's so fantastic. And guys, just so you know, the streams are still up. CNN has not blocked anyone's stream yet. I'm really interested to see if they do. So immigration is one of his strongest points. Trump's strongest points right here is immigration. If he nails this one, he's already destroyed Biden on abortion, at least in my opinion. You guys can let me know in the chat box down there. And the economy. So far, Trump's swinging pretty solid. He's pretty constant. I mean, like, legitimately. And for him to say, I don't even know what he just said, that just reinforces the mumbling without being a bully. That was really solid. Really solid. What? Biden is lost, completely lost. He is stammering through his answer. He's not getting complete. He's not staying on topic. Very odd. Very odd. So now Jake's talking about eviction. He's talking about he's talking Trump's running away with this right now. He's talking about deportations. That was the question. Are you going to deport people, families, brothers, sisters, mothers, cousins? So I'm hunting wabbits. You guys are hilarious. Trump is nailing it. He's tying it to current events. He's tying it to the observation of the American people. He's hitting on it because it's the number 1 or 2 most popular topic. Trump is running away with this right now, and Biden looks lost. Trump is running away with this. He's tying it back to real world examples. It's tying it to Biden's policies. It's tying it to the insanity. I mean, Trump is doing a very good job. Objectively, very good job. Biden looks lost and confused, like he's staring into the fire with a blanket at a chair. It's exactly what he looks like. He does look completely broken. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm seeing in the comments over here that CNN's going to cover for Biden. I honestly, if Biden doesn't turn this around, he might get pulled. This is very bad. My observation. Yeah, Trump did lay him out on abortion. It's very true. And guys, if you're just now watching, the link is in the description box, or excuse me, in the pinned comment field. Watch along. We're basically preventing any type of interruption to what you guys get to see. All lies. Agent Orange from Vietnam or burn pits. Dude, this guy's... He speaks very weakly. So he's pulling up things from 6 years ago. See, right there? That's Biden angry. Great job. Thank you, Corey, for the super chat. Trump is demolishing him. Trump right now is refuting one of the main claims. Biden just called him a liar and a loser directly, very aggressively, and Biden's coming across as the aggressor, and he looks lost side by side right now. Biden looks lost as hell. You guys are nailing it in the chat. Nailing it. Yeah, Biden's... Biden is... His eyes are off kilter. I don't know what they put in him, but they didn't do it right. They didn't do it. Biden looks lost, angry. Ooh, foreign policy. Let's go. Yep. Here we go. Gwen, very important point. So, very important point while he does that. Our veterans can't stand this guy. It's hilarious. If Trump stays composed like this and he's not a bully and he's not a bull in a china shop, he will run away with this right now because that's what the media is waiting for. He's doing a good job of it. Biden is aggressive. He's meandering. He's lost. But anyway, they just went down the Ukraine question. This is going to be interesting because one of the other attack points that the media likes is to hit him on Putin and the Ukraine war and all these things, and you're a puppet of Putin. And so that's what's going to be talked about now. But genuinely, Trump just nailed him on Afghanistan too. Guys, this is a elder abuse is what this looks like. One of my good friends is probably saying elder abuse right now. And special shout out to Communist News Network for making this possible. Wait, where'd he go? Yeah, right there. Yeah. Trump is nailing him on Afghanistan right when his numbers started to plummet. Oh, baby, oh, baby. You got to get more popcorn, Mike. Iran was broke. Biden gave him money. There's lots of foreign stuff right now. The interesting part about this is Trump is going after Biden to incentivize or to incite the fight inside the Democratic Party and put Biden on blast for either Israel or Hamas. Take it. That's what. So much malarkey. What is he talking about? Like, Biden is just rambling. He has no idea what he's talking about, dude. Biden looks like prune juice is coming out. The what? So Trump told Trump to do whatever you want. Biden's killing himself right now. Yeah. Biden literally just said Trump told Trump that he could do whatever he wanted. He's so toast. Joe looks toasted. So that still image they're showing right now, if you're watching the stream, it's pinned. The side by side is everything that you need to know. Everything. That's why Biden's losing. Right there. Because Biden has his mouth open. It's a gape. He's just staring. He looks lost. He's got one eye higher than the other. He's looking down in confusion. Guys, just from the body language alone, this is a big deal. Right, Chef. Yeah. So this is a big deal. Biden looks lost and Trump looks controlled. Now Biden comes back on that same point. So Biden is now saying Russia's going to invade the rest of NATO. Bob LaChance says only 30 minutes into the debate and JB is making dumb mistakes. 60 minutes to go. Very astute observation. Very true. Again, as an update, Crowder and Tim Pool are still fully up and functioning. Moving on to the Middle East. A terrible point for Biden. G&G is 2. Good. I'll be honest, guys. If CNN pounded their chests, all this about we're going to take all these things down, but never did, they lost, man. Lost big time. So Biden is very weak on this point, Israel versus Hamas. He's stammering. He's messing up. Yeah, but Hamas didn't. Rick, good job with the popcorn. I like that. James, that is correct. So now that's going to piss off his contingent in the liberal left wing of the young right there. Puma says, God, this is bad for Biden. I would agree. Biden can't even speak words. He had one job. One job, Joe. Biden needs a cup of blackout coffee. It's true. Not wrong, Rob. So, they've been greatly weakened. So Biden's trying to dance the line between Israel and Hamas for his base. Okay. So there he is. Trump. Everybody, it's the most incredible thing you've ever seen. That guy, UN Secretary, the best. This guy. Shout out to the Communist News Network. All right, news is Rumble is back up. And your kids are going to see this someday, James said. Yeah. You are the generation that we got to get next. The meds are kicking in. He's not looking crazed. He'll get a booster shot in the commercial break. You guys are hilarious. I've never heard so much foolishness. He's going to pull out of NATO. Do you know that, guys? Trump's going to pull out of NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Whoever coached Trump told him to tone it down. I completely agree. The cannibals in Scranton. So Biden is, for whatever reason, he's looking less lost as he is at the beginning. Something is kicking in. So Dana goes after the Palestinian Liberation Front. So I'll be honest with you. So far, Jake Tapper's questions have been very pointed at Biden. Dana's trying to go after Trump a little bit, but it's not sticking. It's really not hitting that hard. And Trump's actually deflecting and holding his own pretty own on it. Biden's not, I'm just telling you, he's not doing it that great. But the biggest thing is Trump is not coming across as a bully, which a lot of people do not like about Trump. That's big. The drugs are starting to work. Biden looks so, look at him looking down. Like his body language is straight down at the podium. He looks tired. He looks disengaged. Biden's going to get pulled. There's no way they don't pull him. January 6th, here we go. You guys are funny. So this is the one, January 6th right here. So how he answers this is what's going to be the takeaway. So he's deflected so far. So this is important. Trump needs to navigate, obviously, very carefully because he knew this was coming. He's shifting it back to something else. Biden's going to slam him on this. He better. Which he did say. So Biden messing with something in his ear, that does look weird. This is a train wreck, Elliot. You're right. But I'll be honest with you, it's more of a train wreck for Biden than Trump. But Biden's not, I mean, but Trump's not being a bully, though. That's the interesting point. So it's interesting that he went that angle. This is the point that Biden has to slam on. So he should hit him on Biden right now, commuting sentences. Yeah, this is very hard to watch. You guys are absolutely correct. So Biden's just rambling. Right here. Right here. Pay attention to this. Yep. So Trump is coming in and comparing and contrasting the no accountability for the riots around the George Floyd case and the J6. If he does that, that will neuter it, I believe. All streams are still up. Convicted felon. There it is. So, convicted felon right there. So, the convicted felon thing, Trump has an opportunity to slam his face right in the ground on that one, because that was a kangaroo court. Easily. See, Biden keeps on bringing up the old stuff. It doesn't make any sense at all. He's trying to do the denouncing thing. Biden's just rambling. So Jake's talking about going after his opponents once he's elected. This is not behind a paywall, Logan. Great answer. Trump just neutralized it. This felon thing only plays for Trump. It doesn't play for Biden. Oh, quid pro quo. Uh-oh. There it is. The idea. See, Biden likes to do this. Biden did it. Biden did. In the red speech. Independence Hall. See, Biden's doing character assassination. Morals of an alley cat. Getting dirty. Bob, no, we can't, because there are none that Biden can win on. See, that's the most important point. Trump saying that he was politically persecuted. That's exactly the point. And Biden looks lost. You know it. You're reporting it, Jake. Thanks. Richard, no, that's not mine. I'm not doing that. I'm not making that for a t-shirt. So if you guys are just watching, the link for this is pinned in the comment up here. Good question, Jake. Biden just made a mistake. So Biden just said the people who would vote for Trump are undermining democracy. That's what he just said. That'll be a clip. Yet, to be fair, Jake Tapper does have some basic questions that are pretty fair questions, to be fair. I will blast them when they don't, but that's a fair question. Tying them back to Nazis, all that kind of stuff, total crap. All right, other streams are still functioning. They're still up. They're still fine. I think CNN was full of it. Biden is literally rerunning the 2020 campaign. That's what he's doing right now. He's talking about fine people on both sides. This guy's crazy. He didn't run because of Charlottesville. He ran because it was his last chance. Hilarious. Biden is looking into the audience at something. He's looking at something. Look at him. If you're watching this, he's looking at someone out there. He looks lost. This body language is crucial, guys. He's not even looking at the moderators. That's crazy. Biden is getting angry. Yes, Stephen, you're right. What is he looking at? It's a very good question. He was looking off in the distance. The non-existent audience. All right. So this is the first commercial break. So let me kind of just run you through a few of these things. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm not streaming the actual debate simply because CNN said they're going to cut all streams, which looks like to be a bunch of BS. I'm seeing Tim Pool, G&G is still up, Steven Crowder is still up, Daily Wire is still up. They didn't strike anything. It was all pounding of the chest. So here's what they're going to do while Biden's getting injected with some new drugs. Biden just looked old, decrepit, downtrodden. He was always looking down. He looked lost. He had one eye open more than the other. He was stammering. He was stuttering. He was very low energy. Now, in contrast to that, Trump came out and he was looking very composed. Even with Biden's attacks, just kept on lobbing attacks at him, Trump was still composed. He didn't do his typical bully tactics, which he's known for. Biden's trying to goad him. And it's just genuinely, this is something that I did not expect. I expected Biden to be lost, but he's not locking it in, and he's not instilling confidence. He is quite literally, and by the way, let me know what you guys think in the comments field. I'll get over here in a second in the chat. But overall, just watching the body language so I can actually talk to you guys while this is happening, it's extremely valuable. I'm really glad I did this way. But so like Joe looks like a fool, spewing his typical BS, fresh to pins and a booster. He's choking down more Adderall, keeps cheering for the CNN, soy boy. Joe looks like he's going to have a stroke. JB gave a eulogy for a high-ranking. That's true. Byrd, William, Senator Byrd. I can't remember his first name. That is true. Biden's getting more worked up than Trump. Yeah, Biden is having trouble composing himself, which is very interesting. So I'm really curious if they're going to keep these streams going, because if they do, man, that's so weak on both CNN and on YouTube, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, Joe does look very weak. Robert Byrd, thank you, GT Gibbs. Gibbs. That's exactly correct. It's Robert Byrd. You guys are on it. So, this is an interesting one. Everybody always talks about Biden. About being presidential. Trump acts very presidential. Joe Biden acts like he's on a game show, and I've done it all about 30 times so far. Yeah, I think genuinely the way Biden is coming across right now is not what they need to happen for him to instill the confidence of the left or the Democrats, because I have not seen a single thing that's going to go, oh man, Biden is with it, and I've been honestly watching for it. Trump has come across as very calm, constrained, in control. Honestly, those are the words I would say, and not because I would say vote for him. I'm not saying that. I'm literally saying just observational of body language, delivery style, and grasp of topic. Trump does have a much better grasp on it. Yeah, it was Robert Byrd. You guys are correct. But straightforward and honest to God, no, Biden does not have it. The thing that you're going to want to watch today, as we go into the second half here in a second, the thing that you're going to want to watch, this is just from my experience, you're going to want to watch the after comments from the CNN crowd, the Fox News crowd, all the different pundits. That's going to be big. We're going to cover that a lot on our channel. And then the other thing that you're going to want to watch is how the poll numbers reflect early in next week. Because I'm willing to bet you that this is not going to move polls at all. Biden is not going to have this big magic turnaround, which will set him up for the conversation of, is he the best person for the candidate? Is he not? I think that honestly there's now an argument that he's not going to be the actual front runner or candidate. Okay, so let me get back to this. I got a commercial break, and then it cut me out of the feed. Says there was a sourcing error. Looks like they are talking about racial relations right now as we go back into this. All right, so we are back. It looks like the internet, the feed itself is choking. HBO Max is blank. My feed is blank. They claim no earpieces. They brought out the robot. Yeah, The only places that I'm seeing it still up are on a couple streams that I was watching just to make sure they're still going. But genuinely, CNN's site is no longer going. Now he's looking at the moderator. Black wages of unemployment. Yeah, so this is more economics questions. Guys, as we continue to go into the economic questions, Biden's going to look worse and worse and worse. I mean, that is as simple as it is. And I'm going to change these around a little bit. Let's do, you get this one, you get this one, you get that one going away, and I want this one. Oh yeah, switched it up on you guys. You guys don't even know what that's about. Yeah, the CNN feed is now like choked out. Watch CNN live. I'm really trying to. You know, for a bunch of guys who say you can only watch it here, they aren't doing a good job of watching it. There was an error. No, stop it. So right now, this is a very important piece just because I'm watching the other two. As Biden goes into the black voter questions, as he goes into the user or the voter participation, all these things, that is a Achilles heel of Biden right now. He is not resonating with that demographic of voters. Here we go. So he's just trying to say he's evil. That's it. He's still saying the same things. So this is crucial. What Trump is hitting on right now is crucial. He's talking about inflation affecting disproportionately affecting the African American population, and also the immigrations coming through and taking those jobs. That's big. No inflation, Biden says. No inflation. That's impressive. So Biden is literally pleading and begging for the African American vote to come back. And it's not hitting. It's just not hitting, guys. Look over here. That's an effing lie. Eggs are $100. What is Biden saying? That's what Biden's saying. Biden literally ran the Democrats who said defund the police for 2 years. And he's saying that he put the most police on the street. Oh, okay. So Biden is just mumbling through all of this stuff. Just mumbling through. Thousands of millions of jobs. Troy, that's dirty. I love it. Yep, climate crisis, you know. Climate crisis, be afraid, taxes, more taxes. Let me talk about what I want to talk about. Yeah, Trump's going to hit him on police support across the board. It's easy. That's an easy one. Again, side by side, if you're watching, the stream is in my pinned comments. The side by side here, Biden looks lost. He looks in control on Trump's side, and Biden looks lost. Mouth open. Yeah. This is terrible for Biden. Absolutely terrible. All right, I'm just checking the CNN notifications, make sure. Yeah. CNN. They were leveled personal attacks. Nah, not really. Kinda. Steven, you are correct. The best numbers that have ever existed. So he keeps on hitting on immigration, economy, and real impact of people. That's what Trump is doing. It's a powerful point. Trump's just ignoring the climate crisis. We had H2O. We had water. Oh, Trump. Trumpy Trump. The best ones ever. I want to be Trump one day and just be like, everything I do is amazing. The idea that anything he said is true. Nah, fam, that ain't it. What? 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 Biden's just pandering so freaking hard. Oh, Rick, I agree. They're babbling right now about clean water. Okay. What's up, American Patriot? Rick says, I can't wait to hear everybody's spin on the debate. That is going to be more than gold. I'm going to do probably 2 and 3 videos a day just on these things. So buckle up, because this is big. So make sure you guys have that like button on and that subscription is active, because they be crazy with that accidental unsubscription they've been doing. Probably working with these guys. Communist News Network. That's right. They treated us horribly, very unfairly. I can see Crowder's yelling. Tim's yelling. Everyone's yelling. It was weird. I did insulin. You did insulin. I have H2O. You're an idiot. No, you're an idiot. We're all idiots. Okay. Thank you, Retired Navy, for the super chat. I appreciate you. I have the biggest heart on the floor. What? So this is very interesting what just happened. Trump just made a big play, and he's done it a couple times, to Biden destroying Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. That's a Democrat attack. He's leveraging it against the Democrat, which is interesting. Did Biden just sniff something? What's that about? Bob, absolutely, those spin doctors are going to have a field day after the debate. I really want them to ask something about guns. I feel like it's coming. I don't know who it's going to be, Dana or Jack. I feel like Dana. You don't have the biggest heart. I have the biggest heart. It's the signal. Bob, we do not know who the running mates are yet. Streams are still up. Big bluff. Hey, they shut his mic. They killed Biden's mic. Oh, snap! Dan says Biden's about to pass out. Trump 2024. This is a Social Security question about the poor spending and mismanagement. Biden looks lost. Oh, taxes, thank God. Biden is here, he's on it. Make all those rich people pay money. Ugh, those evil rich people. Daffy Duck has less of a speech impediment. You guys are hilarious. The live feed is linked in the pinned comment, by the way. So he's talking about taxing the rich. That's all Biden's doing. This whole thing has been class warfare, attacking, ad hominem attacks. Easy. Anything else, please, God? He's literally never said he's going to cut security at all, ever. You guys are hilarious in these comments. What? Biden. Biden absolutely looks weak and meager and very small. Mike says, I say Donald's control is on point tonight. I would completely agree with that assessment. That's all he has to do. And he's actually doing very well on the points, too. Elliot, that's hilarious. We are all our smarty pantses. Yeah, Dave, I'm not actually streaming it because CNN, Communist News Network, said they were going to cut all the feeds. So I just took them at their word, but they didn't. So this is quickly devolving. The points have already been hit. The clips, unless we get a big one here in a second. It's it's basically Trump saying you're going to destroy Social Security, and then Biden saying no, you're going to destroy it. No, I'm going to destroy it. No, that's where we're at right now. A lot of the clips have already been done. I think we're going to see what happens here at the end, though. There might be one really good point coming, but I don't know. Climate change isn't really happening, and taxing the rich, we'll see. He says the idea a lot. So, Biden's the idea. Draven? Yes, there are. Fastest growing economy in the world. Does it feel like that to you? Any of them. We're the best of the crap heap. What? Dude, this is just stupid. I don't care. Cost of childcare. So what we're doing now on the tail end is just the questions that they got to get in, but I'm not feeling love on these. Facts. I've got kids. That's hilarious. Now the cost of childcare, indeed, Chef D. We're talking about childcare. We've gone on a boring topic recently. We've gone from climate change to taxes to now childcare. Again, look at Biden side by side. Look at him. That's really important. Is Bluey on? I love that show. My kids love that show. So it goes back to Afghanistan. That's a good move. You're fired. You're fired. See, now this. He only said I'm the worst because I said he was the worst, and I'm amazing, and he wants to be me. Oh, Trump. Corey, that's correct. Again, look at Biden's body language. He looks old and decrepit and tired. He's looking straight down. Childcare, yeah, you didn't know, Dean Dale? This is just... Biden does need a hug. I want to know how many times he said the idea. 400? No, you're the worst. No, I'm the worst. No, you're the worst. No, never. The worst. Does he? Is he blinking? There he goes. Yeah, Brian, I would agree. Trump is. They're both straying a little bit now. I'm awesome. No, you're awesome. No, I'm stupid. No, you're stupid. Well, if I'm stupid, I'm the greatest that's been stupid ever. Cut the mic. See, this is a stupid point. You're worst. I'm worst. You're worst. That's stupid. Move past that. That's pointless. This is pointless. Now, interesting side note. Yeah, Rick, we'd be dead. So, the other streams that I'm watching they're not shut down, but they're lagging. Just noting it. So, what's happening right now is Trump's a little baited, Biden's a little baited, and they're just going to keep on going back and forth, back and forth. Now all of a sudden Biden cares about impacts, huh, on the economy. They did raise taxes on us. Very true. Scott, I agree. Let's get some 2A questions. That's right. So, I agree. Let's get on to a topic that's a little more fun, because this is this is pretty boring. So Tim's stream is freezing, and so is Crowder's. Is mine freezing? I'm just curious. Thank you, Cram, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Cool. So mine's not slowing, but theirs are. That's weird. Okay. So this is an opioids question now. It's weird. The other streams are lagging. I don't know why. Cool. Oh, he gets paid by China. So Trump talking about tariffs, that doesn't resonate. Biden doing it doesn't resonate, at least in my opinion. It's just, I think someone just said it. We're kind of going in circles like this right at this point. It's so fascinating how the first part of this debate was one way, the other half is completely different. It's very fascinating. So you didn't answer it, can you please? The COVID. Thank you for watching, guys. As you guys are talking about it, Joe Biden has been messing with his ear, his face. He's been looking at people. It's very interesting. Yep, I agree. Stay on topic. You guys are nailing it right here. Ellie, that one got me. So this is the fascinating point, what Trump's doing, and this is something that Trump has done well this debate. He's tying questions about opioids to immigration, which is the source of the opioids. I mean, that Trump is being pretty controlled and pretty focused. Biden's just lobbing everything that he can at him. Just an observation. This is very interesting. What deal? So he's trying to say Republicans destroyed it. Kind of crap. I'm an old Gen X. That's hilarious. You and Tim. So I don't think Biden's doing what he needs to do here. I think Trump is, to be fair. I mean, honestly, I would tell you the inverse if I believed it. All right. So here's an important piece while he's talking about this, because Trump has done this 2 and 3 times now. This is a very important piece. Trump is openly tying the drug relations, the crime relations to the immigration policies, and that's Biden's weakest point on the election. With Trump doing this consistently, talking about opioids and then tying it back and referencing prior policies, that's that's a very good thing for Trump. For Biden, he looks like he's getting just pummeled right now, if you look at his body language. Do you see Biden's eyes? Yep, 100% I do. So Biden is looking at no one, and no one knows what he's looking at, and they keep cutting the feed. But Biden's just wandering around like, what's happening? Concerns. Okay. I, uh, what if he just like fell over right now? You were criticized, huh? That's going to be a clip. They're going to want to put that one out there. I had to switch back to you. Hearing Joe was making me mad. Fair. So Biden is rambling. He's not on topic. Um, while the people that say you're old, well, we did computer chips. What? I mean, I'm curious how they're going to spend this afterwards, because Democrats are going to go out there and do it, of course. The good guy says first half of the debate was won by Trump by a country mile. Second half is a toss-up because neither one of them can really address the questions. That's because they're trying to land punch points at this point. Would you like to add anything? There's the idea again. So Biden's, I mean, he's trying. I don't know. I don't feel it, but I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm flat out tell you. Term limits now. Big Cat, I agree. That is a really great takeaway. I want McDonald's. I aced him. Trump's taking blows. No, he doesn't need to do that. This is so hilarious, guys. Oh my God. No one cares. No one cares about your golf. Stop it, Trump. Stop it. No one cares. Biden looks so insulted. I want some more McDonald's. Give me a steak. It's amazing. Here we go. Who cares about golf game? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares about a golf game and a golf handicap and a golf score? Who cares? This is so stupid. No, my swing's amazing. No, you're dumb. You're just dumb. Stupid. Yeah, Durs, I agree. Okay, so he takes that one out of the swing. Steve. The way this guy talks is hilarious. This is Trump. There. This is see, there's the caveat. If the election's fair and free, right there. They're gonna hit him on that. Yeah, that's a good point for Trump. Guys, he's so bad. Have you seen his golf swing? It's so terrible. I'm gonna make golf great again. It's, oh God, Joe's so out of it. Trump needs to bait Bobo and get him stammering. Yeah, Trump needs to be focused right now. Biden needs to look more alive right now. I mean, at this point, we are quickly devolving off of the cliff of, you're stupid. No, I'm not stupid. You're stupid. Very quickly. Yep. Yeah. And I'm glad to see you guys are seeing the same thing in the comments over here. Now he's rambling. You guys are seeing the same thing. Joey was promised ice cream after this. He's probably said the idea 75 times. The idea. You know the thing. Nice job, guys. So this, it feels like it's winding down 100%. I'm really curious to hear all the follow-ups. I mean, I'm going to have mine, but I can't wait to hear the thoughts. See, Trump is very controlled, to be fair. But they're going to make Trump answer this question. Will you accept the results? Scott, that is true. Russia did not attack NATO. Ukraine is not NATO. Very true. No one started anything when he was in office, says Corey. Valid point. Later identified. Thank you for stopping by. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did answer. You're correct. Chicken fried rice. I think you're talking about Trump. Trump has answered around the question a few times. But she's not going to let him go away from that one. Let's see. Trump's handling this best as he can. So right there, they're going to hit him on that one. Trump talking about the fraud and the alleged fraud and the fair versus not fair. Biden should slam him on this. Puma, you're funny. On a beach somewhere. See, Biden's going down the road of being a whiner or a loser, or he's just trying to solidify his leftist base for anger. Rick, I don't know if they talk about guns, I'll be really happy. Ooh, another break, guys. All right. I'm going to pause this real quick for a second. All right. So, the really important... All right, so hold on a second, guys. All the streams just went... All right, so if you guys can hear me right now, I'm not sure if you can, but it's showing me everything is frozen. All right, so it says I'm good. It says I'm still running, but here's the interesting thing. All the streams that I have up, I don't see a single one. From CNN's to YouTube Tim Pool to Louder with Crowder to my OBS right here. I don't see any of the streams up. All right, so if you guys can see me, this is very odd. I don't know what's happening, but I don't see any of it right this second. Okay. Bear with me, guys, while I am still trying to verify there's nothing massively wrong. So bear with me. I think you told me you guys can still see me. All right, so the internet is still up on my side, okay? All right, so I honestly can't see anything from any of the standpoints. You guys are telling me we're all good. I'm okay. I see you. We're fine. All right, I'm just going to trust. I'm going to trust because I cannot see anything, so I'm going to fly blind because that's okay. I'm used to flying blind on some of these things. Never better. Good, good, good. Okay, cool. I'm just going to fly it blind and not even look at my own over here. But it is weird that it's not showing me this stuff. Yep, got CNN back. I just can't see it. That is so bizarre. Guys, honest to God, I genuinely thought that YouTube just cut everything. I really thought they just did it. I was like, ooh, it's on. All right. I'm not seeing it. All right. 56. I'm just trying to redo the feeds here to make sure that we are good. There's some live updates. Like, bear with me, guys, because I'm trying to get my... I don't care about that part. I think CNN just took a crap, to be honest. All right, let me go jump over here. I've got other options to do this as well. All right, so it says commercial break in progress, 5x5. Someone's going to run out, back on TV, still commercials. Okay, cool. All right, so I hear it coming back in. I'll tell you guys, that is really weird that these streams all went down at the exact same moment. All right, so Crowder's back, for me at least. Debate's back. Okay, cool. Closing statements. Okay, sweet. So these are the closing arguments, thank God. Yep, I'm watching it. Do you think the tax system is fair? What is he talking? Biden's stammering. He's just random. What are you talking about? Whoa, Biden. So the one thing Biden can't do right now is look old. Keep that in mind. And he's looking old. Yep. Yeah, this... What is he talking about? No one knows what he's talking about. Really? Childcare, huh? Lead pipes! All right. I'm here for the lead pipes, I guess. Oh, okay. That was a word salad. Trump calling him a complainer is kind of pot calling kettle black. just say it. Michael, you are correct. They did not touch on 2A rights. That is absolutely correct. They didn't touch them with a 9-mile pole. They didn't even come close. Good observation. Everybody was broke. We were rich. They were stupid. We were awesome. My golf game was great. Go team. This is... That was a good point. 100 times Charlottesville was a good point. But at this point, because they're scared to touch 2A, you're right, James. Yeah. That's you guys are correct. And I will give you my closing thoughts here in a second, once this is done. See, these random things they go off on, they're kind of hit or miss. So we will go through that in 1 second. Who won? What your guys' thoughts are? My points, my takeaways. Now get off my stage, old people. All right. Of all the things that I do not want to listen to, Katie, if you are listening, please continue to record that. Good Lord, that was. Oh. Ugh. All right, let me get rid of those things real quick. Bip. All right, so now I'm really curious. Now we get into the analysis. Now we get to talk about some stuff here because this is really, really good takeaways. Some of you guys over here, hey, thank you so much, Corey, for the super chats. I may watch The View tomorrow for the first time to hear those hens try spinning this, yeah? All right, so while I'm doing this, guys, while I'm telling you my analysis, tell me what you guys think in the chat, and I'll kind of read through that in a second once it kind of accumulates. But here's my initial takeaways. When you were going into this, the only thing Biden had to do was not look old. That's it. Literally, that's all he had to do. I don't think that he accomplished that. I think he stammered. He looked lost. He had very weak presence. His voice was very muted. And it felt very much like I was hearing about tales of an old day or an older time back in my day from an old guy sitting in my chair with a blanket on it in front of the fire because you can't move away from the fire because he'll die. That's what I felt about it. Right? Biden got very aggressive, started pointing names. He basically did the 2020 playbook again, which is a very weird thing to do. Overall, the perception and the body language for Biden, I think that was very, very poor. And I will tell you flat out, I do not like Biden. I do not like his infringements. I do not like his abuses of our rights. But objectively, that felt very poor. And I'll look here in a second what you guys think. With Trump got into the weeds in the second half of the debate completely about who has a better golf game and who has a better golf swing, and he lost his focus on the second half. I completely will cede that point. I think, however, the first half is where it really shined. Biden looked very weak. Trump looked very controlled. Trump had to come into this, and he had his entire point was to look controlled and not crazy, not egotistical, not arrogant, not off the rails insane. I think that he did a very good job of that in the first half, extremely controlled. The second half, I think that he lost it a little bit with the golf course stuff and the golf swing and the name calling back and forth. I think that's where it got stupid. But let me jump over here really quick. So I'm hearing a lot of Trump. Hold on a second. Let me get over here so I can actually zoom up on these guys. They're looking to violate and infringe on our 2A rights harder than ever, both sides. He would stare off into the distance. Very good point. Trump stayed calm and not that many faces head shakes. They both did horrible. Did you guys actually listen to the same debate? Not many NPCs. How many NPCs are in this chat? I'll be honest with you, chicken fried rice. I think that what I just said was a honest-to-God fair assessment of what just happened. I think Trump was in command of his own faculties and his own topics more so than Biden felt. That doesn't mean that anything other than just what it was. But again, going into what they had to talk about, Trump, I think, did some very, yeah, you guys, Trump was composed. I would have liked to see him answer some of the questions more directly. I'm proud of Trump in this debate. He won it unless can't read the rest of that one because YouTube. Rumble back up after it's all done. Yeah, that was a fail blog. I'm trying to read all that, and he failed that. They're holding his hand. Didn't they say no notes? Trump, no guns. They both suck. CNN talks to Trump, crushed it. Trump, action. Okay. So overall, it seems like it's kind of the response that I would expect from the audience of what we're talking about. So if I'm going to say win or loser, I don't think that from a standpoint that anyone who watched this is going to go, I have finally cleared my mind. I was on the fence over the last 4 years about which one sucked, but now I now have a clear indication of where my vote's going. I don't think that's the case. You're going to have a lot of focus groups that are probably going on right now about it. I think the consensus that they're going to say is something very similar to the fact that Trump was more composed than I expected, and Biden seemed a little older, but he didn't crap his pants. I think that's effectively what you're going to say. I think this was literally about who's going to get the best talking points, the best clips, the best marketing machine, who's going to use their marketing dollars the best. There was a couple zingers in there, not a lot. Biden tried to get one at the end, didn't really work that well. Trump got a few in. But I mean, overall, from a standpoint of actually affecting someone's decision to vote, I don't think so. I think both the candidates did what they needed to on a small level. Trump, I think, had the edge in the outcome of what his deliverable needed to be. He needed to not look crazy, and I think he did a good job of not looking crazy. He was Trump, but he was a muted, controlled Trump. Biden was trying to exhibit strength, and he just didn't have it, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just a guy on the internet, you know. But Lewis says Trump took it hands down. I don't know. Well, we will absolutely see. All right, JC said, okay, this is actually interesting. I love that. This is some fascinating stuff. JC with a super chat said, Joe's betting markets are dipping in real time. Epic. So what he's talking about there is there's these betting markets that basically say what are the odds and what are the senses. Like they have it on a 1 to 100 cent scale. And what he's saying there, and I haven't confirmed this, is that Joe's odds are going down while Trump's are going up. That's what he's saying. But anyway, so honestly, that's another thing that I really want to hit on. Henry Henderson says, you know what? Give it to CNN for not choking for a change. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I didn't feel like CNN truly went above and beyond in those questions with Dana Bash and Jake Tapper against one candidate or the other. I think there were some questions that were very pointed at Trump, like January 6th, like Medicare, the attacks, the different felony stuff. I think those were very pointed at Trump. But then Biden also had some very pointed questions around the economy, immigration, and inflation. So, I mean, like, overall, I'm going to be honest, I feel like CNN did as good as they could have, to be fair. And again, that's my objective observation. I think that they didn't do any weird cutaways. They showed both people about the same amount of time. They didn't cut Trump's mic more than anybody else. They didn't need to. They actually I observed them cutting Biden more. I don't know. That part I was actually surprised about. My dad has entered the chat. Said, my baby boy. Yes, Father, that is me. But yeah, so it looks like you guys are all saying kind of the same thing. Now, I want to look into the actual betting markets. I do want to see what the population's putting their money on, because I do think that's fascinating. But overall, do I think that this is going to change anything? No. And then here's where it comes down to the brass tacks of the entire thing. Because it's not going to change anything, in my opinion, it's horrible for Biden, and Biden lost. Because Biden is losing dramatic support across all key demographics and in all swing states. Now, that's just right now in this second. That could change tomorrow, and you do not stop voting. You vote like you were losing every single time. However, Biden needed to have some moments where Trump looked like an idiot and insane, and Biden needed to look strong. Biden didn't deliver those things. Trump needed to look like he was in control of his faculties, and he did for the most part, except when it came to the golf swing thing, which was stupid. But the bottom line is, if the needle doesn't move, Biden lost. Biden lost big time. But anyway, that's kind of my thoughts. I hope you guys are in concurrence at least a little bit. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments field below. Wait a second. Trump, even though I don't really like him, destroyed Biden. Come on now. Oh my gosh, I can't read some of these. Yeah, so they like Stephen Cossette just said, I don't think the debate convinced anyone to go from Trump to Biden. I would agree. I don't think so. Um, I don't think it was a waste of time, Steve. I think it was genuinely something that needed to happen. Margaret, I'm glad you enjoyed. But yeah, so that's kind of my take on it, guys. I'll be honest with you. Make sure that subscription notification or the subscription button is fully on and the notification bell is on. We're probably going to have a couple days of 3 videos a day just to get this stuff out. All right, so Corey Plummer says CNN is saying Biden did much worse and that the Dems have a problem now. If that's the case, I will have videos and content for that tomorrow. Also, keep in mind the Chevron deference case is due any day now, so there's a lot of stuff. But overall, I'm curious, guys. As I'm wrapping this, did you guys like this style? I was trying to do the very best that I could without having the stream up because I didn't want to deal with the copyright stuff. I'd love to hear what you think, though. Anyway, that's kind of my. That's kind of my big tell is how you guys really felt about it. We carried around 700 people that whole time without the stream, which was awesome. Good job from David. I appreciate it. Great job from Lewis. Good stuff. If it wasn't you, I wouldn't have watched it all. I appreciate it. I was trying my very best to keep you guys entertained as best I could while still trying to listen to it. It was actually quite a feat. Oh, man. If I was Trump, I'd be saying how amazing my golf game was. I like it. Good stuff. Could watch the debate and listen to your commentary. See, that's what I was going for, Corey. I was hoping that we could do that because I didn't want to talk over the debate because that's annoying. I asked my folks what they thought. They shrugged, and I walked away. That's hilarious. All right, guys. So I'm going to bounce out really quickly. Make sure you guys are watching because tomorrow it's going to be fast and furious with all the reactions. We're going to get through this a lot, and I did do that on purpose. ATF, hashtag I see you, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all from the bottom of my deep aortic pump.